Alright, as you can see by the clock in the upper left, it is day 7, 3 something in the morning, and so far the day 7 thing is not been a big deal at all. I hear like 1 or 2 outside, but nobody's banging on the door. I remain undetected, and so I'm going to go ahead and chill here until daylight, and then I've got a whole bunch of things to do because I want to set up a stronghold, if you will, or something like that in the lake out in front of this cabin, and that's where I'm going to sit out when the actual day 7 horde arrives. I have no idea when that's going to be. I understand that the day 7 horde spawns sometime around midnight, and so that doesn't give me a whole lot of time to get something thrown together, but I think I can manage something. And I'm going to do it out there in the lake because, as I understand it, the zombies move slower in water. And so I'm just going to chill here for a little while longer, which is not actually going to be too awfully long, but it will put me into daylight hours. And then I'm going to actually, I thought about it. I am going to put all these glass jars back in here because I'm not going to be taking a mess of water back to the other place. I may take one batch of them just simply to have some water available and so on, but mostly I'm going to be going there and getting resources and coming back here and chopping trees along the way to have some wood to work with and build my little stronghold out there in the lake. That way any horde is not going to come to this cabin or to the other house where I've got everything set up, because I have come to the conclusion that these things can't stand hardly any punishment. These blocks break very easily, and an actual horde of any real description would probably take this place apart, at least quickly enough to get themselves entry easily. Okay, 6:20 a.m. and very soon the clock will slow down and we'll have some actual daylight out there so that we can actually see what's going on, find the local zombie population, put them out of their misery, and then get about gathering the resources needed to put together that little stronghold thing. Okay, the clock has slowed down now, so I am going to chill here for a while, and I'm going to cut to when I'm ready to start getting some stuff done. Alright, ready to head out here. So let's grab some coffee. Grab my frames out of the doorway. I'm going to go ahead and leave those. Let's get out here and find where those noisy neighbors are that came in overnight. Interesting that I don't see them anywhere. Okay. Well, I guess it's time to head back to the other house. Oh, wait a minute. I was going to stop and grab a little bit of water out of the lake here. Now that sounded close. There's somebody. Alright. let's keep these down on the bar because stuff happens. Ah, there you are. Oh, that's one. And I believe that's another one. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to head back to the house, gather up a few things, and then I'm going to make my way back here and cut a lot of trees along the way. Oh, hey, cheerleader. Got anything for me? Just garbage, which is reminiscent of cheerleaders past. Never had anything useful for me. Oh well. What are you going to do? Alright, now that I'm back here, let's see. Let's go ahead and throw the murky water in to cook. Alright. Now one of the things that I'm short on is ammunition for the shotgun. I've got what, the 8 in it and 8 more. But I realized something. Oh, wait a minute. We have an unauthorized visitor. Yes, we do. They're apparently on the deck down below, so. Oh, they're pacing, I'm sure. Kind of like that one guy was the other day. Alright. Now, heading back up, there was the issue of ammunition. And I realized something. Let's see. Okay. See, I've got these 10mm bullets, which I believe are used for the submachine gun. However, I can repurpose them very easily, I think. Take some lead ingots, craft that into buckshot. Now I take these 10mm bullets and pull out the gunpowder from them. And now let's see, shotgun shell. Bang. 50 more shotgun shells. Not bad. Alright. Scrap the brass. I might as well bring the brass with me. And the ingot, bullet molds, the weapon repair kit, this stuff, a couple of stacks of paper, that, this stuff, the iron, and so on. Well, of course, all of the logs. Oh, more 9mm bullets. Oh, I can't use them, but I can use them the way I use the 10 mils. And leave one there. Okay. Now that was it for the lead, I believe. Yes, it was. So, not a problem. I'm going to leave the arrow and bows behind. I'm not using them. Alright. Alright, I'm going to grab a few things here and make a run back to where I'm going to start doing some building. It's going to be a couple of trips. Maybe 3 trips. And along the way, I will also be cutting logs, at least as many as I can carry. And I will cut back in when I'm ready to get doing some actual things. Alright, I wanted to take this opportunity to address the issue that I'm sure some folks are wondering, why have I not upgraded to Alpha 12 and started the series over in that? Well, the reason is actually quite simple. Alpha 12 changes a lot of things about gameplay and frankly makes things considerably more difficult. And I have been trying Alpha 12. I've been testing and seeing what I could do, and I have found that I have not been able to survive for more than about 3 in-game days, and that only once, in any of my attempts at it, even at the easiest or simplest, you know, the lowest difficulty level settings and so on. And so I'm going to continue here in Alpha 11.6 until I manage to figure out enough about Alpha 12 to make it worth actually doing video in it. Alright, back here at the cabin, and now let's head out into the lake to start setting things up. Okay, this looks to be a decent place to start. Alright, let's get some more logs and some wooden frames. Alright, that's enough to at least get started. Yeah. Let's see, that's 4 by 4. And if I do that, that destroys the water inside. Okay, yeah. Alright, that gives me the basic structure. I'll build this up about 5 blocks, I think, maybe 6. Okay. Now in here in the bottom, there are a couple of chests, maybe say 3 of them put together. Now I can start offloading some stuff out of the inventory and give myself a little bit of room here. Alright, now I am going to head for shore and cut down a lot of trees after we put this guy out of his misery. Alright, tree cutting time. Alright, I think I've got a decent amount of stuff to work with now. Let's see. Some trash out there. Proved a little bit useful. Alright, let's just get this stuff out of the way for right now. Alright. Let's not go quite that crazy. Alright. Alright, now let's get some more frames in here. Oh, I didn't bring a tool for upgrading with, so I guess I'm going to have to go the stone axe route. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. Let's make it 1 taller. That probably was not the greatest place to put where the doorway should be. Let's see. Oh, I am missing something. Yes, of course. Okay, so if I have this block and that block for a doorway, this is going to take a while. I'm going to have to upgrade all of these frames. And then I want to get some... Actually, it might be a good idea to go ahead. Okay, we got wood spikes. Wood log spikes. Well... Okay, Let's go ahead with some wood log spikes. And even though I'm not going to use that many, let's take the rest of them, craft them back into planks. And the reason for that is the XP. Alright, now wood spikes made with sticks. And then surround this place with a row of, or two of, these here sticks. Let's put up a torch there. And I guess another one over here. Alright. Come out here. And just sort of build a ring of them around the place. Perhaps a couple of blocks wide. And then inside of that, the wood log spikes. And then from on top of the platform, after I get finished upgrading everything, I can sit up there with a crossbow and a shotgun and take care of whatever business comes in, which it should do significantly slower with having to go through the water. Mind you, I should have measured this out, and I'm just kind of doing it by eye here, but I think I have enough wood spikes. Now grind that bit off. The big problem being that I needed to start making preparations 2 or 3 days ago. But then again, this is the first of the hordes that happen every 7 days, and may not necessarily be all that big a deal. Who knows? Maybe they're hanging around, wandering around the first house that I was setting at, where most of my stuff is right now, and wondering where I'm at and waiting to find somebody there. Because I've done most of the stuff that I've done there. And so, yeah, let's just go around again. So, that's where probably all of the heat is accumulated. Okay, I'm getting rather close here, and this is the side I was going to put a door, so I guess I'm going to move it to a side that isn't quite so close to the spikes. And then, of course, you ask, all right, now that you've boxed yourself in, how are you going to get yourself out? Well, that shouldn't be a huge problem. Because, oh yeah, if I have the right thing. The way out, I plan to do by way of a mine shaft tunnel. And this should be no surprise. Alright, now I'm going to spend the rest of the evening and a major chunk of my wood here upgrading every block in this structure. Alright, the guests have arrived. Slogging through the water. There's more of them out there, but they appear to be slowed down or stuck. Not bad. Did some damage here, but that can be repaired and fixed up easily enough. There we go. Okay, now do I see any others? I need to be careful around the edges here. I don't have any don't walk off the edge railings yet. Alright. I think we've weathered what we're going to have of Horde. Going to have to get rid of some gore blocks. Oh, hey, dude. Sharp sticks, did I tell you? Oh, we have some more takers. Quite a crowd. And no, I don't think either the house or the cabin could have withstood this bunch. This many beaten on it, they'd have turned it into a whole lot of holes. It's almost 7 o'clock in the morning. Fog should be burning off hopefully soon. Level 12, all right. Anybody else from any of the other directions? Well, I'm not certain, of course, but I think that's it. And I'm not sure, that might just be a gar block. It doesn't seem to be moving, so I'll wait until full daylight. Well, until the fog has burned off. The unreasonably, ridiculously thick fog. I have to get a proper ladder way up here and so on. Alright, I think that's about it. What about this over here? No, that was a spot on my monitor. Yes. What's the deal here? A patch of sticks, and it looks like one of the log spikes. Otherwise, it seems to have weathered the storm pretty well. Alright, so that's the first horde. Now, yeah, going to be doing some time off camera finishing the upgrade job on this thing. And I'm going to start digging probably right about here, and do like I do anywhere, dig a mine, because down below the ground there be resources. Now I realize that in random gen it is supposedly supposed to be that you only get resources in caves, but this is the Navigaine map, which does not have caves, so you have to be able to get them somewhere, right? So that's what I'm going to be working on. After I spend quite a bit of time upgrading everything. And I'll have to work my way out there and get all that stuff replaced that was destroyed in preparation for the next time. And I expect that the next 7-day horde will be more significant. At least that's the way I understand it's supposed to be. The hordes just get stronger and stronger in a hordish attempt to overrun you. In the meantime, I'm off to do some upgrading and to start some mining. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out.